This past weekend saw the release of Top Gun: Maverick, which of course did end up taking first place. Now the story here related to Doctor Strange and Marvel is where exactly was Doctor Strange going to go, and how big of a week-over-week drop-off was there going to be. Going into the weekend, many people were anticipating 65 to 70%. The good news is it only saw a 50% drop, meaning that the film still has legs. So on the dot, a 50% drop for Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness after 3 weeks, ruining the box office for its fourth weekend. It took in 16.5 million from 3,805 theaters in the United States. So things are honestly looking pretty good for the film, considering right now in the United States it sits at 375 million and globally at 868.7, which again still means that it is going slowly towards that 1 billion, and there is still a chance it could hit it. We don't really know, but at the same time, the bigger, I guess, takeaway here is the fact that it's getting substantially less drops than most people thought. Even globally looking at it, it's doing way better than what people thought it would do. So I think if you just kind of look at the bigger picture here, it's not all bad. I mean, it was never all bad. I guess that's the best way to put it, because, well, it was always, from Disney's standpoint, going to be above 700 to 750 million. That's what they were basing it on. So the fact that they passed that has got to be good for them. Now, the thing here that I think is really interesting is this past week we learned about the physical and, of course, digital copies, which didn't slow the film down at all, which makes me think that people are just interested in seeing this film still and not waiting till it's home. And again, if we just look at some of the numbers that are out there, there's still relatively new audiences going to see it, even in its fourth weekend, which again tells me that some people were waiting to obviously have them clear out the theaters and go when there's less people there. Some people probably went because their showings of Top Gun might have been sold out and whatnot, but either way though, it's looking pretty good for this film, and it's got to be all-around good news. I assume by the end of this upcoming weekend we'll have a better picture that's sort of painted in regards to can it hit the 1 billion, but for that we're gonna have to wait and see just how good it does over the next week, and then we'll get kind of the final run, if you will, numbers.